Right, and we're back. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, big warm welcome. My name is Tristan Mortlock and this is Captain's Vlog. You join me at exactly just gone 1 a.m. here on board Motor-Yacht AWOL. We are sitting on anchor on the north side of the island of Elba, which is in Italy. Now Elba is better known for Napoleon, that was imprisoned here back in the couple of centuries ago. So we're anchored in 15 meters of water. We have 4 shackles down. Now a shackle is a length of chain, so we have 4 shackles of anchor chain down. So one shackle is the equivalent to 90 feet, 6 fathoms, if you like fathoms, that's quite old school, or 27 point, just over 27 meters, like 27.432 or 423, can't remember exactly, but anyway, over 27 meters. So we have 4 shackles down, which is just over 100 meters of chain in 15 meters of water. On our starboard side, actually, we have a beautiful super yacht called, you won't be able to see because it's dark. Can you see that? Probably not. But anyway, that's called Motor-Yacht Solo. It's a beautiful boat. David Seal, that has the YouTube channel Yachts for Sale, done a full tour on that boat. It's a fantastic video. What I'll do, I'll put a link to David's video just here so you can watch it afterwards. Do check it out. I watched that video actually a couple of times. It's a really, really cool boat. Very well produced video. So make sure you show your support and you tell him that I sent you guys. So, what happens here on Anchor Watch? Why does somebody always need to stay awake? Well, number of reasons really. But before we get into that, we have 6 passengers on board. They're all asleep. The 7 additional crew members are also asleep. It's just me. What I'm doing, I do a tour on board, all the decks, the engine room, accommodation, obviously not the cabins, every 30 minutes. We're constantly checking the weather forecast for, basically my biggest concern is going to be like big changes of wind here in the Med. There's no tides, so that's one less thing to worry about. On our nav system here, we've got, you can see my charts are soon to expire, but you can see I've got what's called an anchor alarm on our anchor radio. So this here is where our anchor is down. This here is a vessel. You can see we've pretty much been sitting on the same spot, you know, since we arrived about 10-11 o'clock. You can see on the AIS here is Motor-Yacht Solo. So the great thing about this is I can click here on the target and it tells me the information of the vessel. So you can see the length of the vessel is 72 meters, its beam is 11 meters, you know, all the detail. It tells me its status, its anchor, its call sign, the name, the MMSI number, the type of yacht, it's a pleasure craft, so it's actually quite good information. The only thing we have running as well, I've got CCTV changing throughout the vessel. These are the engines, we don't need to worry about, both engines are off at the moment. Then we have the radar. At the moment I've got it set to 0.5 of a mile scale. This is us here, we are in north up. This will be then Motor-Yacht Solo, and this is the bay that we're anchored in. So if I zoom out here, this might make a bit more sense for you guys. You can see the bay is around like this. So we transfer that now over to the radar, it's pretty much exactly the same there. That makes sense. Alright, so we're going to do a quick tour now to show you exactly what I do. I start from the bow and then make my way aft. You know, there's no wind. We've got 2 knots of wind tonight, so there's not going to be much to worry about. But you never know, you're at anchor, other vessels can approach at night, so you always got to be cautious for the security of the vessel. Always doing your, runs around and making sure nobody's trying to get on board. Never had an issue at night, you know, knock on wood, since being on AWOL, people trying to get on board whilst we're at anchor. We do import sometimes people get on board, but not for bad intent, mostly because they just want to take photos, you know, on board a super yacht. But anyway, so it might be a bit dark, so do bear with me. I'll do my best. Maybe I'll get the torch so you guys can see a bit better. I've got my studio light thing here, you see, so then you guys can see a bit better. Let's flip that around. So at night, there's a bit of a breeze. Sorry for the wind noise, there is any. So coming here, we just want to make sure that there's no issues with the anchor, that it's all engaged, it's in the lock position here. So we have the port anchor down at the moment. We'll look over the edge here. So you get the light down there. You see the anchor is going straight up and down. There's very little tension at all on the anchor chain at the moment. So I'm happy with that. And then during the day, so at night, I don't know if you can see, but on top of the radar master we have the anchor light, which is an all-round white light. And then during the day we have the anchor ball. That's to let other vessels know that we have our anchor down, and you want to put that on the most forward part of the vessel where it can best be seen. Alright, and then we make our way aft, but let me just, we'll go around the starboard side actually. So, down to the main deck. Absolutely beautiful evening. Probably a better view of that's Motor Yacht Solo right there. This is the main deck aft. And then I wonder if we can see any fish. We've got the underwater lights on. A few fish around. Down some platform. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a few fish in the water here. Beautiful evening. It's nice sometimes being on anchor watch because you kind of get the boat to yourself, and especially when it's calm evenings, you know, there's less stress and you just enjoy it and get to reflect. AWOL logo. Okay. Then we make our way up to the bridge deck aft. And all we're doing, well, if we do that, we'll check the chase boat. We'll be gonna be quiet because Brad, the chase boat captain, is sleeping on the chase boat at the moment. But you can see it's tied alongside here on the whip moorings. We'll make our way up to the bridge deck aft. There's our Maltese flag. All looks good. So at night we cover the seating areas. And make our way up to the sun deck. Again, what we do, all the furniture that normally sits on the deck here, we then put at night when the guests have gone to sleep, we put it on top of the bar. Because what happens then in the mornings or overnight, the dew starts to settle. We don't want this to get wet. On another note, sometimes it might rain, so it's keeping it nice and dry. Jacuzzi is full. It's quite tempting actually because it's also heated, so that's going to be about 40 degrees right now. Cover the sun deck here. That's the view on the bow. That's what we see at the moment. The radar, you guys can see that, we've got the radar on up there. Get that back there. Radar on, anchor lights. Then, I'm happy with all that. Something out of the ordinary here. We make our way into, a lot of you like seeing the engine room stuff, so make our way to the engine room. So we continue down to the engine room. So I'm going down here. I'll be just checking nothing out of the ordinary. At the moment you can see we're consuming here about 30 kilowatts of power. These gens are certified for 70 kilowatts each. We've got 2 generators, giving us a total of 140 kilowatts. At the moment we have the starboard generator on. So what we tend to do is plan it so the chase boat is on the opposite side of the generator that's running that night, because we don't want the exhaust to be, you know, smothering the chase boat. Also, the chase boat captain sleeps on board, so it won't be very nice. So when he's tied on the port side, we operate the starboard generator at night, and then he's tied on the starboard side, then we obviously run the port generator. Okay. These are our water tanks here. We got, yeah, pretty much 4. We hold 6,000 litres of fresh water. Other things we're checking is just a general battery voltage here. These are the generator starter batteries and the main engine batteries as well. Make sure nothing out of the ordinary. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my earmuffs on, so it might get quite loud now with the generator noise. I was going to check the generator, make sure there's no leaks, make sure it's cooling correctly. I'm going to put this down and then put my earmuffs on and look like Mickey Mouse. And there we have it. So I'm going in now to the engine room. I'm doing now, just checking the bilges. Make sure they're clean, there's no fluids in them. Nothing out of the ordinary. Cool, so we're happy with that. We'll make our way back to the bridge and we'll go down the port side. That's pretty much the tour, pretty easy, eh? Lovely jubbly. Back onto the bridge. Right, so that is pretty much it, guys. So also what I tend to do on these anchor watches is go through emails. Now coming up to the summer, I'll start preparing itineraries. We've got a few inquiries coming in. We've got a few charters booked now, which is great for us. I'll continue to monitor the weather forecasts. We've got a VHF on channel 16 here, so you guys can see. So monitoring also on the VHF channel 16. We've got our Navtex AIS set to anchor. All good to go, that's it. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to end it there. Hope you join me next time. Be sure to check out David Seal's video of Motor Yacht Solo. I'll also put a link to it in the description if you want to watch it. It's a very cool video. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all next time. See you and ciao.